The land of opportunity, once a beacon of hope for those seeking a better life, seems to be fading into obscurity. The grand narrative of the American dream is finally turning into a nightmare, and the cracks are becoming all too apparent. Hello and welcome, I'm your host Piyush. Let's begin with the video report. After World War II, the United States drew global migrants with its promises of high work wages and a shot at the American dream. A land where streets were allegedly paved with gold, opportunities flowed like rivers, and dreams were forged into steel. Yet, in a cruel twist of fate, the once great nation finds itself staggering, its sheen tarnished, its attractiveness waning like a starlet past her prime. For decades, US flaunted its industrial prowess, offering a siren call to those seeking financial ascension. But the reality is far from the dream. The economic engine is demanding an urgent repair, inflation spirals unchecked, and jobs, well, they are rapidly becoming an endangered species. Economic growth is expected to sputter, unemployment to tiptoe upwards, and hope seems to have gone on a long vacation in the United States. All in all, we glimpse America on the cusp of tumult. A land of promise, once a superpower, is now stumbling. Amidst all the challenges, one new challenge is being hurled from the east. Aspiring Asians once flocked to the US shores, drawn by the allure of industries like technology, healthcare, and engineering. Now the trends are reversing. According to a media report by SCMP, workers from Vietnam, China, and Malaysia are leaving the non-American manufacturing jobs, and as a result, US consumers will see the cost of living increase. In Asia, factory wages are rising as employers are recruiting workers at a record pace, particularly young ones. Overseas manufacturing costs have begun to topple the dominoes. Factories with bustling workers in Asian lands have triggered waves of change in Asia. India and China's manufacturing wages have rocketed, echoing the chorus in Vietnam, Malaysia, and Japan. Prices as we once knew them are mutating into new forms. This simply means that the Asian diaspora may not be bowing at the altar of Uncle Sam for much longer. The elixir of higher wages might soon be brewed in their own homelands. But the quandaries of the US are far from resolved. The specter of reverse migration looms like a storm cloud. Gallup polls whisper the unthinkable. 15% of Americans are already thinking of bidding their homeland adieu, while a greater multitude considers it under favorable circumstances. An exodus that could rival biblical tales of old. Meanwhile, an odd pilgrimage unfolds as Americans flock to the shores of Greece and Spain. The allure? Perhaps it's the promise of history, cobblestone streets, and a respite from the grind of an unraveling American dream. The tides have shifted, and what was once the land of opportunity now grapples with an identity crisis. America was a nation that once led the world towards the light, now battles its encroaching darkness. The dream, that enticing beacon, flickers with uncertainty. Migrants might look past the crumbling facade, opting for the newfound glimmers in their own homelands. The American empire, once vibrant and unrivaled, stares down its own decline. No migration in the next decade, reverse migration in the next two. This is the sobering reality that America needs to realize is coming. The American dream, that grand narrative of opportunity, must find a new chapter or risk being relegated to the archives of history.